Hashtag Trav said. We having real talk right now. We were shooting earlier today. Right around the corner from my house. My wife was bringing kids home from school, little kids, 4 and 5. And we trying to figure out a way, like what can we do to like enlighten the community or change the effects of what's going on. So we sitting having a little talk right now. Like I said, tune into hashtag Trav said and just listen to the conversation. If you enjoy it, leave a comment or something like that. Leave a like. And it's my nephew Chris, my big brother Eric. I'm Travis. Here we go. Bro, you guys continue.
Building you for you. That's what it's about. Building you for you. At the end of the day, manipulation versus persuasion.
You left your BLK upstairs?
Yeah.
So my thing was like, we was having a conversation, we were saying like, it's a lack of old heads. And when we say old heads, I mean like, old heads with proper guidance. Like when I grew up, it was like you couldn't, I'm not gonna sit there and try to preach to nobody and tell them like you can't sell your weed or you can't do whatever you do. That's fine, but there's ways of going about it. Like when I was younger, you couldn't hang out on the corner. You couldn't just sit out there and hang on the corner and do what you do if you didn't get good grades in school. You know what I'm saying? And then we're like, go to this whole shooting aspect. It's like these little niggas, these young men, these lost men. I apologize. I ain't even call them niggas. These lost young men.
Act like that.
That it is.
Ignorance.
It is.
See, that's what that means.
But they have no guys. Like if you gonna shoot somebody, you don't shoot up a whole neighborhood and miss everybody. I mean, miss the one target but hit everybody else. You don't do that. You don't shoot when you see little kids and old ladies walking. You hold that shit till later on. Yeah. Any thoughts?
Bro, we gotta go deeper than that. We gotta go deeper, bro. Which is, we need to find out, what's encouraging a kid to want to go out there and, get into that type of stuff.
It's all about the influence, man.
Yeah, the influence. Fact.
The influence is very strong, man. It can be strong in two ways, negative and positive. So when you think of when Travis says something about there's a lack of old heads, what old head is to me, right, is someone outside of your home that's trying to give you proper guidance. You understand what I'm saying? And they want to make sure you're on the right path. Not to be destructive, but be productive. You understand what I'm saying? And see, and this is what's going on these days. These young boys out here, man, they 12 years old, 11 years old, man. They run around with guns taller than them. And it's unbelievable. And they have no sense of humanity.
And like Chris had said, I want to reiterate on what Chris had said. He said the fact that like they too emotional. And that's that thing. Honestly, I believe that y'all too emotional, man. Y'all don't think about the after. Y'all just, I'm mad right now. I'm gonna prove who I am. I'm whatever. Or you go off of what. And a lot of things is influence. Y'all feed off of what another nigga tell y'all to do, and y'all just go. But you sit there and think about this. You don't want nobody doing that to your mother. You don't want nobody doing that to your sister, anybody else in your family. Now it's personal. But you doing the same shit. Everybody sitting here running around talking about fuck the police, I ain't snitching. Fine. But at the same time, stop doing the same dumb shit that make a motherfucker want to put you in that same position.
And be 21 when you do something, meaning own up to your own shit.
Yeah.
Own up to your own responsibilities, man. It's always an effect and a cause, man, in everything we do in life. So don't y'all ever forget that. So you have to think sometimes. Is it worth hurting someone else that you didn't mean to hurt? Or is it worth just saying, you know what? I'm going to walk away. I'm going to be a man. See, a lot of y'all dudes think you're less of a man if you say, you know what, bro? I'm wrong. I apologize. Not you sorry, but I apologize.
That's where that fake pride shit come in.
See, pride, no. I agree and I disagree. We can all still have a sense of pride in everything that we do in life, as long as it's the right thing. But when you have a sense of pride for things that's negative, then that's when you're going to crash and burn. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Y'all might look at us and say, damn, they smoking cigarette, they popping. This is a real podcast. And we coming at you on some real shit. But we coming at you on some positive shit. Regardless of what you see, forget about what you see and just pay attention to what you're hearing, and I trust you, you'll be all right.
And it's just to piggyback that, because your actions is your actions. Just because you see somebody partaking to something don't mean it's for you. Your action is your own actions. If anything, you may build your own podcast or do something that encourage you to stop people from smoking or drinking. You may want to do something for you to build that. We out here to build each other. We all got those places where we need that support at. So what we doing right now is giving you guys or anybody that's going through tough times when it comes to the streets, when it comes to the job, whatever you going through a tough time with, everything is about your actions. Whatever you do definitely is going to get you to a next level, but you got to be willing to understand the two differences between that positive and that negative. If anything, in my philosophy, I think negative is the understanding of what we are doing wrong. It's something that resonates inside you. So it automatically tells you that positive thing is the thing that you give off by saying, you know what, I'm gonna control this negative thing, which is that emotional interest. I'm gonna control it. I'm not gonna let that put me in a position where I, do something wrong, because I'm giving out this positive thing, giving out this, I don't like smoking or I don't like the beer. I'm giving out this pot. You gotta walk by what you are selling. You gotta walk by that. So,
and that's like I know for a fact, like, it's young boys who do want some type of change. They just don't know how to. It's young boys who do want some type of change. They just don't know how to go about it. And don't get confused, like, just because we saying we talk to you. Listen, they can tell you my life was fucked up. We've all been through some real shit. This nigga did, 23, 24 years? Just coming home, he only been home like 2 years. He can tell you exactly the ins and outs of everything. Chris, I don't know if he been booked or not, but I'm pretty sure from where he live at and from where I live at, we can tell you the same story. Niggas been shot at. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? Like, but y'all mentality, you gotta want better. Can't nobody make you want better than you. Don't sit there and bitch and moan. And I'm sorry, I'm telling y'all, this is my personal opinion. I think this generation is too privileged. Like, they think that something is owed to them. It's just supposed to be given. I agree. If you won't give it to me, I'm gonna take it. The fuck ever happened to earning? Whatever happened to honesty and morals? The fuck, like, helping Miss Johnson cross the street or not cussing in front of Miss Brown? Now y'all niggas just. Remember a couple years ago they had that none of that shit was the knockout channels. They just find some random old head and run down on them.
Yeah, that shit that blew my mind. When I first seen that, man, and it blew my mind because I said there is no way in my era that any one of us would even contemplate doing something so cruel, so disrespectful, so degrading. You would have never heard of shit. You would have never heard of me, first and foremost. So, I'm going to piggyback off of what my brother said. Like, it's ridiculously crazy. Like, it's mind-boggling because you look at these young boys today, you look at some of them, if some of them was able to just listen to you talk like we're talking now, and they look in your face and say, damn, old head, he making sense.
Wait,
you understand what I'm saying?
But it's always one or two that's in that crowd and that you can notice. And they really want to pay attention, right. But it's their friends that they look at their friends like, no. If I listen to
we
old
go
head,
back to an influence.
If I go in the old head,
influence is so strong, bro. Let me tell you something. Influence is so strong, man. Influence affected who? The very first creation, Adam.
Facts.
Influence.
Facts.
That was influence.
Yes.
No matter what religion breaks it down and explains the beginning when he was first guided wrongly after listening to what the Creator said, he was influenced. So this is what I'm trying to say. Influence is very strong. So if we try to limit that influence within ourselves, a little bit of that curiosity mixed with it, then we'll be able to think for our own selves. We won't need nobody else to guide us to the pool to go swimming. We'll find a pool on our own and just jump in.
can go back. I'm gonna say something else too, man. Like if you just prone to violence,
Good analogy, bro. Real
if
rap.
that's who you are, like you really feel like, all right,
Right.
fuck it, I gotta get it off my chest, young boy or whoever they disrespect you to the point where you really feel like, all right, you gotta do something. Whoop his ass. I ain't talking about like 30 y'all on one person, 4 y'all on one person.
Yeah.
If you really feel that strongly
1-on-1.
that this motherfucker disrespected you to the
Man.
point where you really gotta do something, put your fucking hands up.
Right.
And if you lose, you get your ass whooped.
Outrage.
And this is why I say a lot of young boys is bitches now. And I know I'm supposed to be the positive one. I'm sorry, but right now, because like I said, what happened today, this shit was it was too close to home.
What happened tonight just pushed you to that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm. But like, go out there, put your fucking hands up. If you can't fight, shut the fuck up. Take it as a loss. Move on. But if you really want to do it, my bad, I'm gonna let you. But my thing is like, fight. If it's that bad, get it in the street. I mean, we got rings set up. You know what I'm saying? You can go wherever you want. If you want to put the gloves on, if you want to take the gloves off, however they be. But you ain't got to kill a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, the fuck?
Also, just piggybacking off of my brother Trav, sometimes it's a lack of communication. And a lot of, again, going back to influence as well, when we are influenced by other people, by another person saying something about another individual, which comes back to you, which you didn't even get that information from the individual that they're specifically talking about, you're being encouraged to do something to somebody that you don't even know about. You don't even know if this person said that. You don't even know if this person did. So make sure you got your facts too. You know, sometimes we got to go out there and put ourselves put ourselves out there to say, you know what, let me go talk to this brother. Let me go see what this brother, is on.
Almost like in a vulnerable stage.
Yeah, vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable. Yes.
Or
yes.
even humble.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, me and my man was having a conversation,
Yes.
and
Yes.
he was telling me something about like you said, third person information, whatever. But he was telling me something about what one of our other friends had said. He was like, "Man, I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever." Listen to me. I give a lot of fucks. I'm gonna tell you why. I like going to fuck outside. I like having my fucking freedom. I like fucking, well, before, I'm married now, but I used to like fucking with females, getting in my car, driving the fuck off when I want to. You get booked, you can't do none of that. Everybody talking about that, oh no, fuck that, I ain't. Alright, go sit in that fucking box and see what happens. See how your mind state change. I had another, not this brother, I had my nephew's father. I asked this man, this is serious as shit. I asked him, I said, he was on his way home. We were on the phone. I said, what's the first thing you gonna do when you get home? I'm thinking he gonna say something, like, I need some pussy or some crazy food. This man said, I just want to take a bath. That's what he said. He said, I want to take a bath.
Exactly.
He said, I've been standing up for about 20-something years in a fucking shower, watching my back.
And I did that.
All I want to do
And that was-
is just relax in some warm water and not have to worry about nothing happening to me.
So that's kind of this bucket list.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the
That's
main
like,
things on one of our bucket
there's so much
lists.
shit that we take for granted out here, man.
Exactly. And when you in that situation, man, and I'm telling you from experience, when you're in that situation, man, you have time to think about all the things you did in life, all the things you didn't do in life, all the things you could have done in life, but you didn't just apply yourself. And you become regretful.
Yes.
Or maybe not even applying yourself, you just, at that moment, you didn't stop and think, and you just made the bad decision. And now you're paying for
And I
that
was gonna
shit.
get to that
Oh, my
because
bad.
you know, a lot of people say I ain't have no choice. Yeah, you did.
You always got a choice.
Everyone has a choice. The Creator gave us that ability as an individual to choose what we're going to do and what we're not supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we tend to forget that. And in the process, we become hard-hearted. As he said, motherfuckers say, I don't give a fuck type attitude. And that's not always a good thing. Because if you have that and you apply that to everything pertaining to your life, then what's going to happen is you're going to fail. And that's what happened to me. I failed. And like he said early on, in the podcast. He said something about these young dudes. They have this sense of entitlement, like somebody owes them something. No one owes you anything but yourself.
Yes.
So, you know, it amazes me, man. You know, and you know, a lot of these guys that been out here when I was doing my federal bid, you know, when I left them, they're doing the same exact thing. But I can come home and I can maintain a job and stay out the way, stay around people I'm comfortable with, which is my family, and not put myself in a situation where I have to be riding down the street on a bike and jump off and start shooting across the street while innocent people walking.
Right.
That is ridiculous.
But going to that statement about self-entitlement also. Now I understand some of these kids might not have parents, or they might not have the best influence or the best parents. But my thing is, you do owe something to somebody. Nobody owes nothing to you, but you do owe something to somebody. If you got a good parent, you got somebody who's really trying to look out for you the best that you can.
Boom!
To try to make them as proud as possible and do the best that you can do, so therefore all of their struggles and all of their hardships wasn't for nothing. You got moms that's out here busting their ass by themselves. You also got a lot of single fathers out here busting their ass, trying to make a good example. I mean, just trying to do the right thing. And then you turn around and then this is what you end up. And then mom end up in court or end up at the fucking morgue, and she gotta view your body. I mean, identify your body, whatever the case may be. But you made that decision. It was all on you. I'm saying, like, it seriously, man, it boggles the mind. And also, I think that these kids also, my dad told me a long time ago, and me used to go back and forth. We used to argue about this because I never thought that music was a big influence or movies was a big influence.
Yeah, but
a lot of these kids trying to imitate the shit that they hear. These niggas don't give a fuck about you. They rich.
See, back in my era, the rappers was emulating us, the street guys.
Yeah.
So now it's flip flop.
But yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? These rappers today.
But they got money to pay the lawyers, and they also got,
Right.
and most of these rappers now, they got bodyguards.
Listen, man, it's beyond my belief. It's beyond my knowing, and I'm not gonna say knowledge, because anything I apply my mind to,
Yes.
I want to learn about. That's pertinent, then I'm gonna apply my mind to that. But you know, like this podcast, man, this is something my brother always asked me to do for him, man, and you know, and we was already having this discussion, man. So he said, why not just go ahead and tape it? You know,
Gotta
however
get out
way
there.
he air this or put it out there to y'all people and anybody who's willing to listen to us, I just want to say one thing. It's not always what you see that is good for you. It's always what you don't see that's best for you.
Hashtag Trav said, follow me on Instagram, Build Team. Alright,
Again, building you for you. Spiritually, mentally, physically, and understand that you do exist.
and on another note, before I hit this button real quick, if it's anybody out there that need to talk, like real shit, if you need to talk, you want to be confidential, you don't want nobody to know, you just need some type of guidance, that's fine. Hit me up. Hit me up on this or hit me up on Instagram. You can inbox me, whatever the case may be. Like I said, Instagram is Build Team. We willing to talk to you. If you want to sit down, you can sit down. If you're in a situation you don't know how to get yourself out of, we can try to guide you. Whatever the case may be, man. Like, because the thing is, like, y'all need help. You really need help. But on that note, thank y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Have a good night.